So what we are doing today, and actually before telling you that, I do want to announce that, let's pause because somebody's entering. Love when I start recording, things like that happen all the time. All right, so announcement on Monday, right? So I don't have you guys tomorrow. So Monday we are starting a new unit. Your favorite unit, all of your favorite units. The reproductive system and sexual health. So what some of us think we know everything about and are professionals and masters, we will learn we know nothing. And I get to make you guys feel very uncomfortable. And it's going to be fun. Actually, I have no idea how it's going to be because we are Zoomers now with 3 people in front of me. So it's going to be even more awkward than it's ever been. But hey, oh well, that's what this entire year has pretty much been for me as a teacher. So why not, right? The reproductive system has been a fun unit to teach. I love making kids feel uncomfortable and joking around, but I think it's important. It's probably one of the important parts, especially at this time in your life. You guys are getting older, puberty has hit, your bodies are changing, and it's important to know information so that you can all stay safe. Okay, so that is what we're going to be starting on Monday. If you guys were all in school, what I used to have everyone do is you would sit in front of me and I would make you yell out loud, penis, 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 vagina, vagina, vagina. And I would have the door open. It'd be really funny. But we can't do that. I don't know. I got to think of something fun. Maybe I'll just make these guys do it. Maybe I'll just make every day whoever's live in front of me will do it. Sal, I'm not surprised, Sal. Anyway. So it's funny. It's good times, right? We're scared to talk about this kind of stuff to our teachers or to adults, but in reality, this is something we should be comfortable talking about because it should not be taboo. It should not be something we're scared to talk about. And it should not be something that we just talk to our friends about because sometimes our friends don't know the correct information, and that's not good, right? So moving on, I think I talked a little bit about that too long. So, all right. I have been reviewing, some of you have already decided from your class and other classes to take the test already, which is great. A lot of people have that did do the test, did very well. There were a number of people, however, not just this class, I'm talking just in general. There were a good amount of people where I had to message them on Schoology and kind of find out, hey, that was a really great answer to your open-ended question, which I'm not going to give detail now for those of you who didn't take it yet, but there was a lot of detail there, stuff that we didn't learn, stuff that, I never talked about, and stuff, that was probably found on Google, which is not allowed. It's not okay. You do not, trust me, you do not want to do that. I would rather you just tell me what you know, based on what you remember, based on the notes that you wrote, than to do that, because that's a no-no. And I've talked about that multiple times. In addition to that, I had a couple people get the information from the nervous system reading. If you guys remember, we had an assignment where there was reading and then you answered questions. And I had some people answer back that they got it from the reading. So unless you wrote down that entire reading in your notes, you shouldn't have that written in your test. You're only supposed to be using your notes. I know maybe some of you guys took pictures and stuff, but that's cheating. And if you're going to use information somewhere, use your own words, right? Don't use words in terms that you've never used before in my class or adding things that we've never talked about. I feel like some of us are making it harder than it has to be, okay? You do not need to go in very much detail, just from what we talked about, okay? Moving on. So again, you guys remember, so it's B-Day today. So you remember that your test is due next Friday, not tomorrow. So those of you who didn't take it yet, don't worry about it. If you were absent on Friday, no, start that over. If you were absent last class on Tuesday, I really hope you watched the recorded Zoom. Some of you might be like, what are you talking about right now? And so, yeah, so what I'm talking about is I'm going to share my screen just so we're all on the same page here. I always try and make it easy for you. All right. If you scroll down, you'll see a new folder. Boom, nervous system test here. You guys can always just go onto Schoology if you're in front of me and go onto our class. I'm really just on Schoology page in the health class, just scrolling down and showing them the folder for the test. Right here, you only have one shot to take the test. Please refer back to the 3-2 Zoom recording for more info before you open the test. If you guys remember, it's a one and done test. You can only take it one time. So if you go here and you click on the test and you start the test, that's it. You don't get another shot, and it is what it is. I really try my best to give you guys little hints, little notes here, like I always do. So take advantage, and if you're still confused, let me know, message me on Schoology, keep the communication going. That's a great question, Sal. Sal asked, once we open it, do we have to finish it or can we resume it? You have to finish it. It's a 30-minute timed test. You must finish it in that same time span. Once you start it, you have 30 minutes to finish it. That's it. Okay? And obviously, if things happen, there's an emergency, obviously, there's different circumstances, just let me know. That's another good question. Is it similar to the review? Obviously, I give you the review for a reason, to kind of help gist and get your memory going with things that we've learned. There are a lot of similarities between, but the actual test has a little bit more to it, obviously. So, but I would say that taking the review is a semi-good indication based on what you get on that to at least help you with that test. And having said that, I decided today I'm going to have you guys do it one more time. Why? Because I don't want to start something new at the end of the week. And I'm already doing it with my A-Day class tomorrow, so they're going to hate me. But two, I really think that we need to learn how to study. And being able to complete reviews, going over notes, making sure you have things written down, maybe going to the nervous system reading, which is found in your guides, and looking through that again, maybe like looking through that reading and writing some of those things down in your notes, okay? Because here's the thing, I might ask you for your notes. I mean, if we were in school and everyone was in front of me, I used to do note checks where you guys would have notes. You'd have your folder and I would go around randomly once a week, once every couple weeks, and I'd check to make sure that you guys have all your notes in and that you guys have your handouts and all your stuff kind of there and completed. So just do what you need to do, right? This class is not difficult. Like I always say, organization is key, key, key. 80% for this class is organization. If you do that, you will at least do well in this class. You'll at least get a C in this class, okay? So what review am I talking about? You're gonna go into this week's folder. You are gonna go into the 3-2 assignment review right here, and you're gonna take the review again using your notes. That's what we're doing today. We're also going to use this time today for anyone that needs to speak to me one-on-one. I can open up a breakout room. I can send you over and we can talk one-on-one. If any of you guys need help, if you want me to reteach something, if you want to talk to me about something, you want to let me know something, okay? This is a good opportunity, especially because, a lot of you guys are getting ready for your test. This is a good opportunity to maintain your organization, and for some of you, maybe begin your organization and ask questions. All right. Before kind of letting you guys continue on your work, are there any questions right now generally? That's a good question, Sophia. So that's a good question. Those of you who are all caught up in my class, you have a good grade, and you already took the test and you did well. That means you're completely caught up because you took the test also, and you did well and you have a good grade. Yes, you may leave. Absolutely. I'm not going to waste your time. So those of you who took the test and are all caught up and you did well on the test, you may leave and have a great day. Any other questions?